back. We came back for some refreshments from his plane.
Exactly. I took my little bit of a timeout to regroup, you know, because I always want to give my fans and everybody, you know, the best of what I have to offer, because I am the GOAT.
Of course you are.
Yeah. I went into my plane, and then I bring my bartender with me wherever I travel.
Yeah.
Because you got to have a good drink. It releases the stress. Stressful not been lately. But anyways, so what he made me was a Don Julio. I'm very snobbish when it comes to tequila.
Right.
Okay? So Clase Azul, Don Julio, fuck Patron. That's for posers. And if you're drinking Jose Cuervo, you're 17. Fuck off. Anyways, so a Don Julio Anejo, along with a mango lemonade health aid kombucha.
Oh, okay then.
I'm gonna try it. I was just thinking, do these two go together? Like Mahomes and Kelsey's? No, fuck that, dude. In fact, I think that like it's sort of hurting his game a little bit because too much focus is on there, and I'll be like, dude, why'd you drop the ball? Your focus should be on your hands, not your dick. Sorry, but that's just me and Kels. Like, we don't do that out, because if we did that outside, then people would know we have real troubles, okay? So I saved that shit because his locker is like right next to mine, and I'm like, Kelsey, dude, I know. She's hot. Trust me. When I fuck Brittany, I think of her. That's how hot she is.
Right.
You know, and he like gave me a weird look, like, bro.
I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Anyways.
Take a drink. Tell me what's
Hold on. Sorry.
Okay. What do you think, Patrick?
Oh, it's so good. So good. So what kombucha is fermented, okay? Fermented tea or whatever. But it's really closer to alcohol. In fact, it has 5%, 0.5% of alcohol.
Oh, wow.
Meaning that if you drank a 6-pack of kombucha, you would be the equivalent of a Bud Light or Coors Light, okay?
Wow.
And so for most people, that would do nothing, even to girls, you know?
Right.
But I think it might get some Asians. You know why?
Why?
Not all Asians, okay? I don't want to be stereotypical like that. I just want to promote tendency theory. No, actually, biologically, because I took some biology classes.
Of course you did.
There are some Asians that lack the enzyme. We all have enzymes that break down the fucking alcohol when it comes to the body. Like, imagine not having defenders and just the alcohol just consumes you. So on one drink, what you'll see is, if you ever see an Asian at a party and their face is as flush as a Christmas tree, that means they lack the enzyme. And they can't really go above 1 or 2, because if they do, then, I mean, it's like almost like passing out. It's weird. Anyways, there's your biology fact for the day.
All right, first game.
Okay.
Patriots at Bills.
Oh!
What do you think?
The devil, or you call him the emperor?
Yeah, the emperor. Emperor Palpatine. Emperor
exactly. You know what? I'm going to tell you something. Like, this is an interesting trend right here, okay? Yeah. At some point in the season, he realizes that Mac Jones is trash, okay? As the Gen Zers like to say. And then, then what he does is he gets a little upset win against the Steelers.
He does.
On the road in
Steelers.
Steeltown. Not an easy place to play. Trust me, I played there.
Yep.
And then he goes to Mile High, where you're supposed to asphyxiate in the 3rd or 4th quarter, right?
Right.
And he beats them.
Yep.
And now he's playing in another road game. But this is where it stops, because the Bills have way too much on the line. In fact, if you've seen Josh Allen's record, 5 of the last 7 games he's beat Belichick. Does Belichick have the capability, much like the Titans, to fuck up everybody's party because like they were the guests that weren't invited?
Yeah, of course.
Yes, okay. But this is just too much, okay?
Yeah.
The new Joe Brady offense is running, okay? Yeah. It's literally running, okay? You got number 4. He's like a skinny Deebo Samuels. Like, let's put him in the running back. Let's put him in the slot. Let's put him at wide receivers. Let's put him on punt returns. He's just a joystick, wherever you put him, okay?
Right.
And it's putting less pressure on Josh Allen, okay? So he's not like, oh, damn, I got to Brett Favre my way out of this fucking mess, okay? So, so he can go to checkdowns, and then there's design quarterback runs. I mean, if this guy's running, he runs like he's more like a horse than a human, you know? Yeah. So the whole thing was bad play calling. That's what was going to doom the Bills, along with no fucking run game. Guess what? Someone fucking figured it out. I talked to, on TikTok,
Yeah, Pat.
Like Bills Mafia's fans, right? And I'm like, dude, because we play them, right? And like sometimes Josh Allen gets the best of me, like last time, you know, even though the refs cheated. Anyways, it wasn't offsides, okay? Not in that crucial part of the game.
Okay. It's okay, Pat. It's
okay, hold on. I need a drink.
Okay.
Back in my happy place. Okay.
What's your score going to be for Patriots at Bills?
Oh, yeah. Okay, so yeah. Zappy's going to do his thing.
Yep.
But, yeah.
Final score?
Final score, 24-16.
Yeah, sounds about right. Okay. Ooh, this is a good one. Another potential playoff team. Rams at Giants.
Oh, Rammies. They're going to ram somebody.
Oh,
and
yeah.
they ain't going to be looking and be like, oh my goodness.
But DeVito, though. Almost beat the Eagles.
Yeah. No,
I'm
you're wrong, boy. You're wrong. Apparently, you don't watch the film on every game like I do every week, okay? I'm just not focused on the team I'm playing. I want to see what all the other teams are playing. So I sit there, and I'm like, dear, make me something to eat.
Points? Is that
What's that?
Is that why the Eagles only won by 7 points? You sure about that?
No. Okay, so Danny DeVito. Danny DeVito.
Danny DeVito.
The short little guy in taxi.
Tommy
DeVito.
Yeah.
Got benched halfway through the game. They put Tyrod Taylor in.
It was Tyrod
Taylor. Yeah, he's got some game. And it was a combination of that and then the defense being opportunistic like they are because it's the Winkstale.
Yep.
So what he does is blitz and causes confusion. Like he over blitzes. And so sometimes you're like, fuck, I'll throw it here. And then boom, there's
someone
pick six. Exactly. So, the whole thinking was if Tyrod Taylor had been in since the beginning of the game, then the Eagles might lose because they almost lost. Exactly. So, this is what my Giants fan says at... she's Giants fan but works for the Chiefs. Secretary. And what she said is that the Eagles and Giants almost always split. There's a chance that in New York with Tyrod Taylor and then the Eagles are like, oh, if we win this... we have a chance to be number 1 or at least number 2 because, like, the Cowboys are on their trail. So, the Eagles are trying, let's win the NFC East first, okay, to bump out the Cowboys. And then let's get an outside shot of getting the Niners and being number 1. So, after all our shitty 3-game losing streak and almost winning and Super Bowl hangover, boom, they're number 1, right?
Right.
That's what they got going for them.
Okay.
I don't know if I answered the question, but I answered someone's question.
You did.
Okay.
So what about the Rams?
Okay, the Rams. Yeah, they're hot. They're averaging like 32 points a game. All the pieces are in place. Sean McVay.
Yep.
Shanahan disciple, but without the demons. Okay,
Nope.
He is 100% analytical, photographic memory stuff. Okay, there is never a doubt in his mind, just probabilities and certainties. Okay. He doesn't have that emotion.
Right.
And he rarely gets flustered if you look at him, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah. Yes, the Rams, they got their playoff spot with Puka and Cook and Kyrene Williams, 1,000-yard rusher. It's all balanced to be able to work Sean McVay's system, which is predicated on the play-action run, get the run established, and then boom, the deep passes across the middle with Cup. Cup could go deep.
Oh, it can.
Sorry. Puka could go across the way.
Yeah.
He can go deep too as well. And a defense that at least minimizes the damage, but not really contributing, just like doing enough to give the offense a chance to win the game. Rams come in here
and they win.
And they win 31, their average.
Okay.
To 17.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, next game, another playoff game. Playoff team game. Cardinals
really good,
at
by the
Eagles. I bet it is. Cardinals at Eagles. The Birds.
Birds! Little queet. What's a queet? Is it like a queef? No.
Anyway.
The
eagle
little
that
tiny little bird, little cardinal about this big.
Against a freaking eagle. Yeah.
Against an eagle. Oh my god, like an eagle could grab like the mom and dad of the nest, right?
Yeah.
Leave the babies behind because who wants to eat babies,
No
you
one.
know? And then go, so
Eagles
yeah, the Eagles
are too strong.
They're too strong. They're at home. You got that nasty, stinky Philly
Fandom
vibe, exactly. Like imagine like 60,000 people all thinking the same thing, you know?
Yeah.
It's this negative vibe. I mean, it's where Santa was almost murdered, you know? yeah. And the Cardinals, look, Kyler Murray last week lost whoever he played. And It's West Coast, East Coast travel. When you're West Coast and then you're traveling to East Coast and you're having to play at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Terrible.
Oh no! Wait a
You're
minute.
asleep.
Oh no! Wait a minute. Yeah.
They're not.
Yeah, they're not awake.
West Coast.
Exactly. 10 o'clock is 6:30 to them. You know, they still haven't even taken their morning shit or had their coffee or had their eggs and toast. You know, how could you play? It's just
Cardinals aren't West Coast though. They're Mountain Time. They're Mountain Time, so it's really only 2 hours difference.
It is, but just the fact of having to go from here all the way to the East Coast.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Eagle. Yeah,
versus Jalen Hurts.
Yeah. Okay. Well, basically, Kyler Murray is a poor man's Jalen Hurts.
Yep, pretty much.
Okay. He can run like there's no tomorrow, and he can get hot. He could carry the team. You never want to be on the other team and be like, damn it, Kyler Murray and Jalen Hurts on the other side, okay? Because you're going to be scared for 4 quarters.
Of course.
Until the game ends, until the fat lady sings.
Yeah, because they can run and get a first down and then get touchdowns and everything. So, what score do you have here?
I think the Eagles want to show to both the Cowboys and the 49ers, who they will have to cross paths with at some point to get to the promised land.
Yeah.
They need to show who they are. They score 30 plus, 34-13. I mean, the defense has got to kick in. It's got to get in shape for playoff shape, okay? Yep. So we're going to practice on these bums and act like we're pretending like we're playing the Cowboys or the 49ers or Lions even, okay? Yeah.
Next game, Dolphins and Ravens.
Oh, the game.
Two playoff teams. What do you got, buddy? Come on, Pat. Your two rivals for playoffs.
Yeah.
I have to face both of them.
Who? Ravens. Yeah, okay. You know what? I'm going to go to statistical analysis to break this down.
Go for it.
Okay. When the Miami Dolphins are at home and they're playing an inferior team or slightly comparable team, they win. Unless it's the Titans. Yep. And then when they're on the road and they're playing good teams and they get blown out by the Bills. Yeah. I think what's going to happen, though, is it's going to offset.
Right.
Okay? The Dolphins came off of an exhilarating last-second win, okay? The Ravens knew that they were going to win at halftime, okay? Yeah. They're like, we already picked the quarterback 3 times. What's the quarterback? No matter who you are, even me, if I throw 3 picks,
it's over.
I'm going to throw a 4th one, you know? Yeah. I mean, you're so, hesitant and panicking of it, and it doesn't even have to be like you threw a perfect pass, but your wide receiver pretended it was volleyball, and then the defense got it.
Yeah.
You know, it's just, there's no room for fucking error, okay? No. So the Ravens are going to be like, we're the best team, we're playing at home. What's going to happen? They're going to punch the Dolphins, okay?
Yeah.
It'll be bum fights all over again, but one bum is drunk, so he's not really fighting back.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, they'll be like, lay off the gas, right? Lamar Jackson, and then all of a sudden the Dolphins. Think about it. Like, if you have Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle, how long does it take to score? 2 seconds!
Yeah, touchdown.
Boom! Touchdown! Back in it. They scored 14. Yeah. So this is a high-scoring game with the Ravens in command, and then the Dolphins coming back. I got the Ravens.
Barely.
3-point high-scoring win. Yeah, it's really close. It's like let me think. It's like 31-28.
Yeah, I got that.
Do a couples over, okay?
Take over.
You got the Ravens and Dolphins. 2 high-scoring offenses, right? They do have good defenses, but I mean, look at the Niners and Ravens game, okay?
Yeah.
Like, they had 2 really good, the top 2 defenses.
Yeah, they did.
But yet they scored
33 points.
Yeah, to 19, so 50 plus points, okay? Yeah. So,
that's it for that one.
For which one?
For the morning games. Now we're doing the afternoon.
What was the last morning game?
That was the last morning game.
Which was?
Dolphins or Ravens.
That's right. Okay.
Afternoon games now.
Yeah.
Steelers and Seahawks.
Hold on. So if the Ravens win, then they get the number 1 seed. Okay? Yes. I think it'll be less stressful playing at home than having to play on the road. So it looks like we're looking for another Ravens 49ers rematch / Super Bowl, okay?
Great.
Unless I have something to say about it, okay?
Yeah,
all of a sudden, like, look, we're 3rd seed, we're playing 6th seed, we got that. What you got? You're bringing the Jags at us? Fuck them, we'll beat them. The Colts? Fuck them too. The Texans? I'll stick it in their ass, okay? Yeah, but, and boom, all of a sudden, like, whoever we play in the divisional, and we sort of escaped that. Yeah, and then somehow we make it to Baltimore.
Yep.
Okay? And then I'm coming in and I'm like, I'm the GOAT. Who are you? You won an MVP? Have you won 2 Super Bowls?
No.
Have you been to 3 Super Bowls?
No.
No? Okay, let's play. Let's go. And then all of a sudden, Mahomes magic.
Yep.
And then, bam, Ravens lose in the AFC Championship. And then it's a rematch. It's the Chiefs and 49ers. Again. Bring it.
Fair enough.
Anyways, that's at least what the script said.
Anyway, I know the script.
I read it in the fucking jet.
Of course you did. Steelers at Seahawks. This is a matchup of older Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah,
2005, I think, Super Bowl.
Seahawks always lingering around. Always like, dude, what's this guy still doing here?
Yeah, what do you got?
Yeah, the Seahawks are tough at home.
They are.
Okay, in the 12th man with those ugly neon green and blue and colors.
Yeah.
Okay, and it's like they've won with Geno Smith and they won with Drew Lock. That's pretty good. You know, they do have a great offense. You got JK. Who's JK Metcalf?
I don't know who that is.
DK Metcalf, Tyler Lockett, and then the other rookie wide receiver, and Kenneth Walker.
Yeah.
And their defense has hits and misses, but makes plays when it needs to. So, but
Jackson Smith and Jemba.
Do you still consider like the end of December to still be Christmassy?
A little bit, yeah.
A little bit, right?
Yeah.
It's like the sequel to Christmas, right?
Is, yeah.
It doesn't change until January 1st, right?
Yeah.
12 midnight, then it's the new year.
Why?
Okay?
I'm scared. What are you
Yeah. How the Steelers do against the Bengals that were supposed to win?
Terrible.
Exactly. Okay? Why?
Rudolph.
Mason Rudolph, the same guy that had a helmet swung at his head.
Yeah.
Luckily, it didn't hit him. Okay, his head is pretty big too. I'm not sure if you say
fair
that.
enough.
But Rudolph. Really, you're gonna kill Rudolph during Christmas? That's bad for ratings.
It is.
Remember, this is an entertainment thing we're talking about right here. Okay, you cannot have Rudolph. The Steelers somehow, somewhere need to make the playoffs. Okay.
Yeah, but the Seahawks are desperate to make the playoffs.
They are desperate to make the playoffs.
So it's two desperate teams.
What's that?
So it's 2 desperate teams.
It's 2 desperate
teams. It's gonna
teams.
be a good game.
Yeah, it's 2017. Flip a coin. I'm saying it's the Steelers. He's saying it's the Seahawks.
Yeah, Seahawks.
We can agree to disagree.
Of course. Okay, here we go. Chargers at Broncos.
Oh, hold on. Let me have a little Malibu. Of course. These little chocolate liqueurs, they got alcohol in them.
Nice.
Malibu rum. That's what you give drunk white chicks.
Of course.
So are you sure you want Malibu rum? And you pour a little bit of that whiskey in there. There you go. I've never roofied anybody.
Of course not.
But some of my teammates have. I won't say names. Chris Jones.
Anyway, so the Chargers have bad ownership and the Broncos have no quarterback because they benched Russell Wilson. How do you feel about that?
Thank goodness that both these teams are in the AFC West, or as I like to call it, the AFC West. Okay?
Why is that?
First of all, let's talk about the ugly person in the room, the Raiders, right?
Yeah.
They are threatening.
Of course.
Okay? They can fuck all this up by saying, you know what, Antonio Pierce, thanks for getting us to where we need to get to, but now we need to give it to a white coach. You know?
Yikes.
But I don't think the Raiders are going to do that because the Raiders are sort of that, like, fuck the NFL, I'm going to sue the NFL. Back in the day, Al Davis would, like, sue, you know? Like, who sues the NFL? Like, what, next you're going to sue the fucking government of the United States? I mean, it's too much. It's too much.
All right. And then what about the other 2 lesser children? Or brothers? Chargers and Broncos.
What you did to us, Raiders, we're going to pay back for that, okay?
I bet.
Yeah, you're still not there. You got a quarterback as good as me?
No.
He's a rookie. Okay, he didn't do shit. The run game did. I'm going to talk to the defense and be like, defensive line, you need to get there because behind you, the linebackers are terrible. They'll never be able to get anything. And I'm going to go up to the linebackers, just hold your ground because the defensive line besides Chris Jones sucks, you know? And you just keep passing the buck like that, like the secondary, you know? Like, you know, anyway, this is a blame game. That's the way corporate operations are done. You always blame somebody else besides yourself at the top, so they're always fighting amongst each other, and they can't really see the true picture of what's going on.
Understandable.
Okay.
Anyway, so what do you think about the no ownership Chargers and the
Okay, let's go. Okay. Yeah, all right.
I have to know.
Chargers. Oh my God. You have no owner, okay?
Yeah.
Because what it is when you have a triumvirate of ownerships, It doesn't work. You have two brothers. Okay, the Spanos brothers. I'm sure one is a little bit more alpha than the other and leads.
A little bit.
But then you have the bitch sister right there that's like, you moron fucking brothers. Like, what the fuck are you doing? You know, your dad didn't know how to run it, and you guys don't know how to run it because you guys don't want to spend the money to make the money. You know, you're just treating this as a business. Sell the fucking shit. We're fucking broke. We're there's something about like how she uses donation money or whatever. They just need to sell. Look, Charger fans. Okay, I'm gonna. If somehow, as long as you have Spanos, you ain't winning anything more than one playoff game.
Yep.
One, because that's about what you're worth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sadly.
Yeah.
Sorry.
New ownership, new money in LA. Oh my God, what billionaire owner doesn't like to come to LA and be like, oh my God, this is SoFi? How about I build my own stadium somewhere else? You know, then you start spending money, and then you get a fan base, and then it's the new Chargers. Look at the Lions. The Lions were a mess for, 30 years before they won their division championship?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Same with the Chargers. There's hope, Chargers, okay? Yeah. But, whoever's coming to fix that mess, Bill Belichick, Harbaugh, some random guy I've never heard of, that's a Chargers pick. Oh, who's that guy? Oh, he used to be the offensive coordinator for some college football team. Oh, okay, we'll take
the Chargers.
That's the Chargers, exactly. So, they whatever. We're not even paying mind to the Chargers. Like, when it's Chargers week, Andy Reid comes in and be like, guys, I'll give you the whole week off. Just show up, okay? It's the fucking Chargers.
Pretty much.
On the other side you have the Broncos, okay?
Yeah.
Oh my God, they're 1-5. They're trash. Sean Payton isn't the genius that we thought he was. Russell Wilson, he turned back into a pumpkin. What's going on here?
Yeah, what happened?
Okay. And then all of a sudden they win 6 out of 7 and they're like, oh my God, no one wants to play. The defense all of a sudden miraculously got fixed. And then Courtland Sutton and Jerry Jeudy and, woo. And they even beat us. And then they beat the Bills. We're like, oh shit, Sean Payton figured it out. So did Russell Wilson. And then bang, you lose. You get humiliated against the Lions.
Yeah.
And then you lose at home again on Christmas Eve.
To who?
To the Patriots.
Oh yeah, the Patriots.
Yeah. There's a reason this is the beginning of the end for you. Russ is not cooking. Okay? No. Stidham, which sounds to me like an STD.
Yep.
You really need to take care of that Stidham.
Yeah.
And the funny thing about it is that the Raiders, the same fucking division, pulled the same crap. Where they benched Carr for the last couple games and put Stidham in. What are the fucking chances that it's the same dude? Like, if this dude is behind me, and so I'll be like, dude, you need to cut this motherfucker before I sign because he's going to take my job. Yeah, like, I don't know what Stidham does, if he, like, sucks a good dick or jerks off somebody in the high office. Like, I don't know how that happens, or he makes a pact with the devil twice. Probably. He's like, you already got my soul, just give me a little bit more, Beatlesy bub.
Right, so what's your score on this one?
Oh,
we
Jesus.
spent too much time on these losers. What's your score?
know. Oh, it's 16-13.
Yeah,
ironically, the Broncos win.
Yeah, I have the Broncos winning.
Yeah, and then Sean Payton will be like, see, I told you that was the right move. Anytime that you have to divert bullshit, you pile bullshit around you. Yeah, exactly. Did you know that?
I did.
Yeah, so he was saying, well, I can't replace all 5 linemen. I can't replace all the wide receivers, so I figured that this would be the easiest choice is to get the quarterback to save 30. Yeah, it's the general manager's decision, but they put it on Sean Payton because he's the coach.
All right, next game. Packers at Vikings. Jordan Love.
These are Jordans right here, okay? Jordan was the GOAT, and I'm the GOAT, okay? We have that in common.
And Vikings quarterback has 4 interceptions. God. Mueller.
Wow, it's funny because he was a former 49er.
Yeah, Nick Mullins.
Nick Mullins, Brock Purdy. No, I'm just kidding. Brock Purdy is way better than Nick Mullins.
Yeah, it's just that Ravens defense is that good. Gotta give credit where credit's due.
Every time I see Nick Mullins, and maybe it's just in the squeezed helmet, I feel like, why does he look like a white Indian? It's
Yeah,
he must
you're
have
right.
like some Cherokee or something. It's
Probably.
weird. Yeah. It's like, we're all mixed, you know. It's funny, like mixed people and then like full bred people. Like you to me seem like a full bred Asian. Like yeah, there's no other like.
I'm 100% Korean.
You're 100% Korean,
Yeah.
exactly. But most of us live in the mixed world. You know, I'm black
I see
and
that.
white, and
Okay.
it's just interesting.
Anyway,
I can talk to both
Packers
sides.
score is probably going to be low because Vikings are at home.
Oh, okay. Jordan Love,
Jordan Love's kinda
Vikings.
He's mid,
I'm gonna have to give it to Jordan Love.
even though it's going to suck. Probably it's going to be a low-scoring, boring game.
Yeah, it's like 24-21.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, they're outside looking in because the Seahawks and Rams pretty much.
So NFC
got
West pretty much is going to get
it
in.
locked in at the 6 and 7.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless the 49ers beat the Rams, then maybe if things go right, because 2 games is a lot. So if the Vikings win 2 games or the Packers win 2 games, they
They're
can
in.
fill in that 7th spot.
Yeah.
I would love to see either one of those teams at the 7 play the 2, which is probably going to be the Eagles. They in for a fucking treat.
Oh God, one and done.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, that's about it. We don't have much to talk about those losers. Now we're gonna talk about the real winners here. My boy, the Bengals at the Chiefs.
We were the winners, but not anymore. If you look at our ratings, like no one's watching.
What
us
about the
anymore.
Jake from State Farm though? What about that?
Oh yeah.
Come
You know
on.
what? Okay. First of all, Jake
Chief-
Browning, you ain't the real Jake. It's Jake from State Farm.
Yep. Just double check.
Exactly. Oh my God! If I have to make one more of those fucking commercials, I'm gonna shoot myself in the fucking head. Oh, sorry.
Are you okay there, Pat?
Yeah, it's just like, what's the point of this? Okay, we're just another insurance company. I'm sure they're all the fucking same. State Farm, Progressive.
But Patrick, it's the Bengals at the Chiefs. You're at home.
Yeah, okay. Look. Would I be a little bit scared if it was Joe Burrow? Yeah, I think he's beaten me like 3 of the last 4 times
Joe
there.
Burrow. Yeah,
Okay.
Burrowhead.
Yeah, fuck,
So
man.
annoying.
Thank goodness Burrow isn't going. I mean,
Yeah.
I might, like, I would be happy if he stayed home, you know,
Exactly.
like, didn't make the trip. But yeah, Jake Browning's a nice story. He was National Gatorade Player of the Year. Had 53 starts with his Huskies career. Had an injury that temporarily derailed him.
Of course.
Which got him lost in the mix. He's an undrafted free agent.
Huh.
So, it's time to stop talking like Rain Man.
Yeah, how about talking about yourself? Like, how about talking like Patrick Mahomes?
Okay.
So what do you got for this game? Tell me your secrets.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, so look, like last week I knew the Steelers were gonna win because, like, dude,
They own the Bengals.
look what happened when they took Tyreek Hill from me. Okay, I ain't doing too good. Okay,
No, you're not.
I'm a little stressed. Same thing. Jamar Chase, he's a top 5 wide receiver. Okay, there's arguments for him being the top wide receiver. Like if
Right.
someone made that argument, I would be like, okay, you got a case.
Yeah, you got a case.
You know, especially with Joe Burrow there. Okay, but
Yeah.
I mean, he doesn't even have that. He's out for a couple games. Yeah, I mean, we've just lost way too many games. I mean, to lose to
We're
the
desperate.
Raiders on Christmas, I
Yeah.
thought God loved me.
Lump
you
of
know,
coal, here you
I
go.
thought ESPN, exactly. I mean, my worst Christmas ever. Not only did you ruin our Christmas, but you ruined
America's
Taylor
Christmas,
Swift,
yeah.
which means America. Yeah,
All the
exactly.
Swiftie
Even
fans.
though I know most people like hate the Chiefs unless you're Chiefs fans. Like we're the new
Right.
fucking Patriots.
Pretty much.
Oh, that fucking sucks.
It does suck. At least you're not Eagles fans. They're the worst.
Yeah, no, we're gonna beat them if that's
For
the
sure.
fucking question.
At home, it is.
For sure. Our defense, like, you know, put our
They're
hat on
actually
our
good.
defense. They're
They're
gonna beat them.
Yep.
And yeah, and so when the offense can't produce points and you have your defense out there for too long,
Yeah, they get tired.
they get tired
And then they lose.
Yeah. So
So what's your score going to be there, Pat?
not much. I mean,
The
you
time
would
to
think
blow
I
out.
would say blowout, but unfortunately, these days we ain't blowing out people.
No, what's the score?
24-17.
Yeah, I see
It's
that.
like sort of a basic score.
Okay, no, that sounds about right. So give me your secrets
Okay.
to beat an AFC West. Come on.
Do you know
There's
who we
extra time.
played the last week of the season?
Who?
No,
I don't
I'm
know.
asking.
Oh, I don't know.
Find out.
Okay. Keep drinking your nice, wonderful drink there, Patrick
Oh,
Mahomes.
it's so good. This one is Southern Comfort.
Yeah. Ha ha ha. Chiefs at the Chargers.
No! Thank you for the post Christmas gift. My grandma,
Yeah.
like I would have Christmas,
Yeah.
right?
How do you feel going?
And I would have a great Christmas,
Yeah,
right?
now you're
My
gonna have a
dad was
wonderful
a professional
Yeah.
tennis player.
Yeah.
So my mom was hot.
Okay.
So they had no
course.
problem getting money.
Right.
And me and my bro would get it. I think that sort of messed him up a little bit.
Of course.
That's just brother to brother.
Of course.
But I would have this phenomenal toys, right?
Right.
And cool